So I was going online and I saw this new game coming out called The Mummy Demastered, and I was weird. It was weird. It was like, is it part of the movie? Is it its own thing? What's going on? But what it is it is a way forward Metroidvania game called The Mummy Demastered that only vaguely follows the movie franchise.
Okay.
We were lucky enough to get this copy of The Mummy Demastered from Way Forward, so thanks to them for that. Okay. So this game was described to me as a combination of Metroidvania and Contra.
Right. Which, that's not a bad thing.
Which is great. But, like, isn't Metroid a little bit like Contra? Okay. I wonder what the difficulty could... Like, you don't tap down a duck. Like, you have to... It's like... Yeah. Can I help him?
Why are there so many text boxes?
Yeah. There may be ledges that you can drop through. Oh, we got the same thing twice. Oh, man. How many times did we get that message? We're gonna have to fight Ra, the sun god. All will die!
That thing's cool looking.
Yeah, he's like, you thought I was cool looking before? Oh, what? He resurrected. He's like a necromancer. And there's the scarabs.
When your StarCraft. Get your names out.
Okay.
Who is that guy? Is that...
Brendan Fraser?
No, it looks like... No, not Brendan Fraser. It looks like Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe?
When he's being Jekyll and Hyde. So let's see, how many Metroidvanias are there now?
I like all of them.
Like, yeah.
There's a million.
That's a good answer.
There's a million of them.
So it's another Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Because, like, Metroid... The new Metroid, Samus Returns, that, like, just came out.
Yeah.
And we did a video on it, but I've, like, barely even had a chance to play that game.
Right.
I'd like to play more. I actually was really enjoying that game. And, like, I haven't even had a chance to go through that entire game. And now there's this out, and it's like, all right, well, now I have another thing. It's like, there's too many video games.
So, does this pass your, hey, cool drawings in video game test? Or do you think they could do better?
Let me say, I mean, it's not as good as, like... I can't expect them to do what they did with, like...
the
like
Metroid
Samus,
ones, the Samus ones.
because that's, like,
really
Nintendo. Good. But, it's pretty good.
So, agents are authorized to destroy any monsters, but they're not authorized to destroy all monsters. That's the Contra helicopter.
Yeah, that's...
The Super C helicopter.
That looks cool, though.
Yeah. I'm going left.
Now it's Castlevania.
Yeah.
Got a little Castlevania in there.
This
game looks really nice. Look at the depth. You got the church all the way in the background, cemetery, foreground. You know, it's very nice looking.
This game took like Metroidvania literally. They're like, we're gonna make Metroid Castlevania,
right? And throw some Contra in there. Too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here comes the Necromancer. Leave here. And then he flips him off. He's like, leave here! Dude, this is what Alucard should have came with, this freaking gun.
He would have been much better off.
He would have been better off. Except everything takes 1,000 hits. Look at this.
Is Alucard from Dracula's Curse the same Alucard that's in...
Yes. That's why when he says to Richter, you smell like a Belmont, because he remembers... You know.
From then, yeah.
Yeah, he remembers what Trevor smelled like, I guess. You smell like a Belmont.
Which is interesting, because when I played Dracula's Curse, I wasn't thinking about what he smelled like.
I haven't sniffed a Belmont in a long time.
Yeah, this is very Metroid, huh?
Yeah. Man, like in general, video game enemies are not, like, the most creative thing.
Like, how about some bugs?
Let's get some bugs in here. Like,
how about a bat?
Oh, there's the bat.
It didn't take long.
It didn't take long. Of course, it takes 1,000
Wow,
hits.
we called that.
Oh, this is gonna be difficult tonight. I wish you could like roll to get momentum, but
Most common video game enemy: bats and bugs. We've already got them.
we got everything you want. You want it. You got it.
It's every video game we've already played in our life.
It's not bad. I mean,
No,
like
it looks great.
it does. Those ones spit.
I will say this: so far, there's nothing about this that is original.
But
It's
there's
all-
also nothing that is poorly done.
No, it's excellently done game that I've played before.
Except for the text boxes. The text boxes are a little much.
That could be.
That could be better.
Yeah.
I also don't like that I've been playing for a good bit of time, and I haven't gotten any power-ups yet.
Well, get good, bro.
Oh.
There you go. That's
They
what you're
knew.
looking for.
Throw grenade with R. I will. All day.
Boom. That's cool.
Yeah. I have a limited amount of them, though. I only have one left.
I don't like 1 minute amount.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know,
Does it
the missiles.
Oh,
like, there's one right there.
it's
Like, they're like...
Okay, it's the missiles. All right.
It's the missiles, yeah. There's so many Metroidvanias that are, like, not up to par when it comes to, like, the look and feel. But this definitely fits in. You know, it has
I remember
the look.
Axiom Verge looking pretty nice. I like that.
Axiom
too.
Verge looks cool. You know, Axiom Verge was, you know, one guy or, you know, small team, basically one guy. And he made do with the amount of resources he had. That was a great looking game. You know, Way Forward is obviously a bigger company than just one guy. And, you know, they've done something that is worthy of, you know, the things they've done in the past. Like, but this was still a style. I mean, there were stylistic concerns. Like, we've seen them do full 3D stuff. We've seen them do DuckTales. We've seen them do, you know, Double Dragon Neon. Games like that.
Yeah, they're really all over the place, which is a good thing that the company can diversify themselves that much in look and style of games.
Yeah.
Like this is nothing like DuckTales, you know?
Right, and I think if you look at games like Mighty Number 9 is the example of people getting the retro aesthetic wrong. Right? Because Mighty Number 9
was a fucking shit show. We actually never did do a video on that, but I did. We were thinking to do a video on it.
What?
So I played the game for quite a while. I played like through half of that game.
Yeah, so did
and
I.
that game was awful. We really. It's too bad that we didn't do a video on that.
Yeah,
then.
yeah, but I mean, you also, I know people like seeing, like, some people like seeing the negative or the opinion like that, but like a lot of people said a lot of things about that game, and I think us choosing not to do it was the more courageous move, because we could have shit all over it, but really we want to show people games that
everybody else was already shitting on it, so we played like something that was good, probably.
Yeah. This show we can use to show people games that maybe they haven't seen. Like, do you know how many people reached out to me after we did the Stranger Things episode and said, "Oh, I didn't know that game existed." That I
heard that a lot too.
That's amazing, right? And it's like, well, that's great. I'm glad, because
that is the better part of doing this show and James and Mike Mondays and all that stuff, is because, you know, a lot of times I'll get emails from people and say, "Hey, I didn't know that such and such game existed. Now I just bought it and it's great. Thanks for like doing that."
Yeah.
As opposed to, "Oh, you guys played that shitty game. Haha, that game sucks." It's like, well, that didn't really help anybody, you know?
Yeah.
Other than maybe they got a laugh out of it.
Look at that. The teleporter in this game is the helicopter dropping you at various points. So like I could
It's Launchpad. It is like DuckTales.
Yeah, I could teleport over to that.
And you know what's funny? These companies like Way Forward that go back and they're remaking these games like this, you don't really... I've seen a lot of stuff like this now where they go back and people are making these games in 16-bit style. There's a lot of that now, like Sonic Mania and on and on and on. There's a million games like this. How often do you see companies go back and make something that looks like a PS1 game?
There was that one company, remember they made like the Doom-looking game, but it didn't do very well. They made like...
I don't know if I know about that.
They made like, I forget it. Their ad campaign was like, this is like a computer game from 1990, you know?
Right. I'm not saying that there's not examples of it.
But what I'm saying is like, it didn't seem to go over as well as these
stuff like this. And there's so many of these type of games. I think that's because when a lot of people think of video games, this is what you think of, and
Right.
it's not gonna. I don't think that this is a trend. Like, oh, we're gonna be doing these kind of games for a couple years because people that grew up with this are nostalgic for this type of thing. I just think that this is a thing. Like, this is a like. I don't think this is gonna stop. Is what I'm trying to say, because I don't think the world can really do without this style of gameplay.
In much the same way.
Not gameplay.
In much the same way that there's been games like Crossy Road, like, you know,
I like Crossy Road.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In much the same way that there's been games like Crossy Road, and you know that those classic gameplay concepts, people still find a lot of joy in them. They find a lot of joy in, you know, fighting the enemies on the 2D plane and all of that. Yeah. Look at Mario Odyssey. We were just talking about that. New Mario Odyssey is 2D segments, right? And it just seamlessly fits in there.
It's literally the mummy from the Mummy movie.
That's funny. Yeah. I wonder if this game is officially licensed. Like, if it says...
I mean, the dude really looks like Russell Crowe to me.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a Black Widow spider, but it's got, like, a different thing on its back.
Is that a target? That's like what you're supposed to hit?
Something tells me I don't want to be over there. I'm going to hit it with all my machine guns. So.
Something tells you, as in your experience with playing video games your entire life.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like, see?
You already know exactly what to do.
The key, oh,
This boss looks great.
he does.
I like that he flashes. You can tell what part of it you need to hit.
You can easily tell that you're what you're up to. Yeah. I like that he gives me ammo for the big gun.
Can you switch to the bigger gun?
I've been switching.
Oh, okay.
As I've had ammo for it. Been switching. So.
The rock faces all look really cool. Backgrounds.
Yeah.
This is an excellent looking game.
Here
I see no, unless he changes what he's doing, I see no chance of you not winning this.
Yeah. Plus I have a whole heart container now. That's the only thing. I need to stop shooting him when he does the stones. Oh, do you see he turned a redder color?
Yeah.
That means we're getting down to the wire here.
That's really good. That's the thing. If you're not gonna have a life bar, this is how you do it right.
It's how you
the
have
other
to do
way.
it, yeah.
Because there's some, I can't think of an example right now off the top of my head, but there's some games that we play where you just really have no idea how much you're damaging the boss.
I hate that.
And that's the worst.
Look, he's dead. This is Axiom Verge and Metroid.
Yeah.
Like, they both do have that trope of the, you know, let's drop a bunch of little power-ups.
Yeah.
You know, when you're doing that. I mean, I think the game's good. I'm probably not going to play it anymore. But...
That's how I feel about
yeah,
it. It's like there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. If you like this kind of game, you should play it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to play like a Metroidvania type of thing, it's not bad.
I liked Alwa's Awakening better.
Yeah.
I thought it was more imaginative. I thought it was good. I like it about as much as I like the Metroid for 3DS. So it's like...
Right.
Like,
I think the Metroid was better than
it's
this.
like a solid 7.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know?
Yeah, so we're getting the most boring critique you can give of a game. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's somewhere in the middle.
The control is good. The control is good. The boss fights
I think the strongest thing about the game is how it looks.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's beautiful.
Look at the fog.
The music's not the best. It's kind of there.
The music is very loopy. It
yeah.
should be longer.
So, yeah, maybe try it out if you're in the mood for this type of game.
It's fine. It's on Switch. If you're on a plane, you could do worse than play this game.
Thanks for watching.